Hey everybody, this is Boomy Moore doing a quick training video on maybe some technical issues that may come up with the website. Now, here's what you need to know. Anytime you have a person that tells you they are getting the message that says invalid link and they can't get on their site, I can guarantee you 99.9% of the time it is absolutely human error. It is something that they are doing wrong that is preventing them to get into the site, because if they put in their website correctly, the computer recognizes it every single time. So here are some things to look out for, and it would really help me, it would really help Daryl and some of the other leaders if you really learn how to diagnose these problems. So a person calls you, oh, I'm getting invalid link. Well, what that tells you is that the website that they are putting in does not exist. Because if it did exist, it would come up. So first of all, it may be that they spelled a word wrong. Okay? So maybe they spelled beautiful wrong or something like that. So that could be the issue. It also could be that the username that they're using, the portion in front of the dot, is incorrect. They're putting in something that they thought it was, and it's not what they thought their username was. So if I put in, if the website is Sean's Remy Hair .houseofbeautifulhair.com, and I put in Sean singular Remy Hair .houseofbeautifulhair, the site is still going to come up, okay? Because the House of Beautiful Hair part makes the front page still come up. But when I click on back office login and I go to the registration page, it's going to say invalid link. Why? Because I put the wrong username. I forgot the S on Sean's. So a person may say, but I know I am using the correct username. All right? And they're telling you this. And then so you called me, oh, Boomy, she's trying to get her site. The site's not working. And then I got to stop and figure out what the problem is. Well, this is one of the things that you should do. You need to look in. First of all, you can look in either that person's back office or your back office. So if you go in their back office, ask them for their username and password. Now, here's a tip for you. You can log into your site, pull up your site, go to your registration page, and put in their username and password, okay? All right, what they think their username and password is, and try to enter in that way. Underneath of their profile, where it says business name, look there and see what is the business name. The business name will give you what they should be using as their URL. Okay, so whatever is in that business name part portion is what you put before the dot. Now sometimes I've seen people's website not come up. They say my website can't come up, it can't get in, because what they've done, they've gone in, they changed their business name, but they put in, for example, Sean's Remy Hair .houseofbeautifulhair.com. All right, so that whole thing is in the business name part. The computer automatically is going to add to that another .houseofbeautifulhair. So now their site becomes Sean's Remy Hair .houseofbeautifulhair.com .houseofbeautifulhair.com. Ridiculous. So what you need to understand is where it says business name, just put in the portion that you want before the dot. So if you want fantastic quality hair .houseofbeautifulhair.com, you would just put in fantastic quality hair. Okay? So now, to also stay with diagnosing what that person's correct username would be, check in your own back office. Go to your back office, you click on customers, and you may do a search. If you know the person's in Philadelphia, click on city, type in Philadelphia. All your Philadelphia people will come up. Look for that person's name, and then it'll tell you what their username is. And most times you will find, oh, they changed it, or oh, they put in something wrong, or maybe they used spaces when you weren't supposed to be using spaces, and now that's why it's not coming up. They used the space in their username when they were creating their site. It's always human error. Maybe it's a password issue. To do away with password issues, I'm now making everybody's password, their zip code. No, Daryl told all of us to do that. It's a brilliant idea. Make everybody's password the zip code. That way they won't forget and you won't forget. And then, and make sure they write it down. Because a lot of times people say, oh, I know this is my password. My password is Robin. ROBIN, no caps. And everybody's trying. Nobody can get in. And then we try a capital. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I did make it a capital. So you got to understand that there is always, it's not the site. It is the person, human error, 99.9% of the time. There's always that 0.1. Maybe it's something, with the site. But if a person puts in their site the right way, it's going to come up. Now, always remember this is a tip. Google Chrome is the best browser to use.